Okay, it looks like I'm live. Welcome back to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Hope everybody's doing okay. See if I can get my TV caught up to me. Almost. Well, somebody's in there. Hey, welcome to the live stream. It's Wednesday night at time for Pink's Garage Live. We're just going to go ahead and do this. We'll just go full screen today. Why not? Anyway, it's been a week since my last live. If you've been paying attention to my channel and watched my videos, you've seen where I am with my car. I have not done anything else to it because every night when I get home from work, I'm busy. I got stuff to do and then I get tired because long days at work. They wear me out. Yep, sitting in front of a computer wears me out. What's up, Barbecue Mike? How's it going? So, well, I look a little red. The color on this thing's really bad today. I think it's all the red behind me is reflecting. Yeah, but no. So that curtain behind me is actually supposed to be gray. It's a dark gray, but it's gray. It looks kind of purple. What's up, Mike's Garage? So I think the color on my camera is a little off, but whatever. I'll deal with that later. I have to go into controls for it to fix it, and that's just too much work. So I just look super red on my TV, though. It's horrible. Turn this way to get more. Okay. Maybe it's the reflecting red from the TV. It is. It's what it is. As I get rid of it, clears it up a little bit. Surgery isn't until next Tuesday, so it didn't go yet at all. It's on the 30th. We'll see what happens then. We can turn it back down because I knocked the other thing down. So, yeah, I been doing work on my car, done what I could on the weekend. This coming weekend, I will be pushing to get as much done as possible. So I'm going to try and get things done. I'd like to at least get the suspension fully put back together. Because not fully put back together, but most of the way, because I don't want it all the way back together because then I can't get the axles back in. So I'm going to get that done as much as possible. Get at least the front end suspension done. The rear end can wait. It's not really that big of a deal. I need to get the front end put together. The rear end easy.
Hello.
Bama?
What's up?
Oh, not much. Just hanging out. Would you stop?
Yeah. I didn't do anything.
Not you, my dog. She does this every time we get on live.
Yeah.
She just came in, too. She wants me to let her back outside.
Well, I was able to move the box around to cut grass today.
Oh, good. I was not able to cut grass today because I decided to watch TV with my wife instead and realized that it's still too wet out there. And tomorrow it's got a chance of rain in the evening, so I may just not be able to cut grass for another week or so, which is horrible.
Well, I say cut grass. Most of it's debris, so it'll be out.
Mine's actually grass and weeds, tall weeds. But the grass, if the grass gets too tall, then when I cut it, it just layers over itself with just dead grass because I can't bag it because I have to empty the bag too damn often. And I don't have any way to rake it up. You know, I need one of those yard brooms.
Oh yeah, yeah.
My neighbor has one she's used before, but she usually doesn't. She keeps her lawn. For some reason, her yard dries out way faster than mine. And there's a spot in my yard right now that looks like it just rained today. Literally, it's got standing water. And it hasn't rained in 5-6 days.
And you don't have a septic tank, do you?
I do have a septic tank, and I think that, well, I know that's where that water's coming from.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
It can't go down, so it comes up.
Yeah.
And it also, it's a low spot. It really needs to be filled with dirt. And I also think my tank needs, after 2 years, needs to probably be pumped again.
Oh yeah. No, I think I remember. I think I remember us talking about it last year. I think.
Yeah, my wife's been doing a lot of laundry the last couple of days,
Oh yeah.
and so that's just pumping water into it, which puts it right out into the grass. And so that run, the whole run of the drain field is just wet because I don't think they buried the drain field as deep as they were supposed to, and I don't think they put rock in there. I don't think any of it was done right. I think it's just a horribly done drain field.
I don't think they run the drain lines long enough.
These go pretty damn long. They're almost the entire yard, and it's
Yeah, but
not.
well, what I'm saying is, because if you was to look at my property where I'm sitting on the
Oh, for
concrete,
yours.
the I'm sitting on the low end. Now, of
Yeah.
course, mine is on the high end, but they still run the line twice as long as they had to run it.
Yeah, no, this one's completely done cheap and wrong. You know, I'd have to get out there and dig the whole thing up and redo it, and that's not something I can afford to do right now.
Oh yeah. What year was it built?
Huh?
What year was it put down?
Oh shit! If it was put down when the house was built in '68.
Well, they got better field lines now.
Well, that too, and they also have better prep, but we also have non-perk land. It doesn't perk here, so it's horrible. It's all red. You go off, you got about an inch of dirt, and then it's red clay. And in a lot of places, like where they dug up the septic tank, it's all red clay now because they unfortunately buried the topsoil when they put it back.
Yeah,
and it had bumped up now. I actually need to try and level it out some. Maybe scrape some of the red clay and move it and bring some dirt in right there. I'd really like to get a stack and a cap and just have it so you wouldn't have to dig it up every time.
Yeah, my when I was moving down here to my grandfather's farm, we had to get 3 different perk tests to find the place I could live.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it cost you for every perk test.
Oh, I know, and none of my yard would pass. None of it. Front yard, backyard, none of it would pass. But it was put in to her grandfather. My neighbor, she rebuilt her house on her land. She tore it down and fully rebuilt. And when she did it, she spent, and this is years ago, she spent $8,000+ having her septic tank done where it's a double tank. So she's got a tank, and then at the other end of her property, she's got another tank in a mound, and then just lines running everywhere. That's what she had to do.
So she got a pump too going to the second one, right?
Yeah. And probably a macerator in there as well. So she's got all the stuff done, and she did it like probably 10 years ago, maybe not quite then, but it was $8,000 then. I couldn't imagine what it would cost to have something like that done now.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't have as much as she did, or it does. So I couldn't put mine as far away.
Barbecue said swap land.
Swamp land.
No, he said swap land, didn't he?
Yeah, it is. Oh, swap land.
Yeah,
I think you meant
with
swamp
her,
land.
I guess.
It's like a swamp out there when it rains. It really is. It just fills up and holds water for a couple of days, and then just becomes mud. And that's what I have to deal with my dogs constantly. Like today, my wife couldn't get them to come in, so they stayed out there. And then the neighbors cut their grass during the day, so they were running back and forth on the muddy side, the side that stays wet. And so they were both coated with mud. So when I came home, I had to wash them.
Oh yeah. Well, my north end, where all the debris landed, that's my soft end. That's where the water. Well, we got some of it going through the woods, but a lot of it just comes right through that part of the yard.
No, I haven't been able to show you really. I should really take some picture or video. But if you look behind my house, would you stop? Yeah, you heard me. My dog's just being a butt over here. Anyway, the what is that thing called? The power station there, the substation. They built it up. It's probably rock at least a good 5 feet high on the main area. And so it fills up with water. And all that water comes through it and drains out into my yard.
Oh shit.
And my neighbor's yard. But the neighbor on the other side, it's got just as bad a yard as I do. But yeah, it's when they built it up so much, and it's just rock that the water just drains out to the low side, which is us. Kind of sucks.
So which one was there first?
The house.
Yeah, that's I'd be calling somebody.
But they have. I didn't live here when they put the damn substation in. And my backyard is a right of way because it has power lines running across it.
Yeah.
Two sets of power lines. I only thought it was one set. I didn't realize there was the second set. I didn't really notice them at first. But they're just close enough to each other to where you could never build anything back there. There's not enough land in between them. So my dog waited until I started my live to start doing this.
That's what my dogs do.
Sitting there whining at me.
Luckily, the dogs are in the house. Tracy's cousin come by with her dog, so they're happy in the house.
Yeah, well, she's a husky. She wants to go outside all the time.
Well, ain't nobody around. You want to hear it when I crank it up? Let it run for a second.
Go ahead.
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well.
Ain't nothing else going on.
Well,
Let's see if I can turn this camera around. The inside looks like shit, and the wiring looks like shit.
As long as it works, right? Have you seen my cars lately? They don't work at all. My car didn't even get hit by a tornado and it doesn't work. It got hit by me.
Well, this is the other one.
Still.
All right, I'll turn the lights on in a minute.
A tornado and it still runs.
Yeah, well, it does. Still runs. Let's see if it'll fire. Watch it not fire up.
I have no idea where Miss Salty is. I think I hear it. Hard to tell over my dog.
Look at that shit.
You're missing something.
Yeah, missing everything.
You're missing a seat there. So on your phone, it just sounds weird.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it's for me anyway.
Got a hell of a damn exhaust leak.
Oh, okay, that's what I'm hearing. But that's on my gas. But that's on that. I need proof. There we go. We had to have proof of life.
That's just proof of a car, but at least it's the car.
Yeah, it means you're alive to be able to show it, though.
True.
Yeah. Yeah, there ain't. Hey, there's nothing here.
No.
Yeah.
But it runs, and I finally got the run. I can move it around now.
No, that's good.
So it is what it is.
1 second. I'm gonna mute for a second because I gotta yell at my dog.
What's going on, Bama?
What's going on? I got
nothing. Another day, another $1 million.
I got the damn thing at least move around. $1 million.
$1 million.
I need to talk to you at the live.
I wish I was making $1 million a day. That'd be awesome. What's
Look
up,
at
Mike?
this mess right here.
I could, if I made $1 million a day, I'd work for a couple of weeks, maybe 2 months, and then I'd quit.
Hell no. I'd work every damn day of the year until frickin' I couldn't work anymore, and then I'd frickin' retire.
No, why would I want to kill myself? All I need like 10 to 20 million. Well, if I
You
work
say
for-
that now until you
I work
frickin'
for
go
a
to
month,
Barrett Jackson and buy 2 of your dream cars, and all of a sudden it's, oh shit, I think I need more of that money.
except I wouldn't do that.
I
Yeah,
would.
look at them wire nuts.
And
You
let
like them?
somebody else make money for me while I relaxed and enjoyed what I have.
Wire nuts.
Yeah, you
Wire
like
nuts.
that shit. You think Funky's got something going on.
Man, at least use crimp connectors. Jeez.
I know, man. Look, I'll show you. I don't know if you can see this.
This famous car that got just, is that the one that, wait, which car is that we're looking at?
This is the notch I bought. You see that going in the coil right on the left side? Look at there.
Hold on. I'm gonna full screen you.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh, lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, that's sweet, ain't it?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can't say I've never done something like that on a temporary
No.
basis, but it wasn't something I left that way.
And then look,
What is
Oh, he's
Oh.
taking that apart.
bungee
No.
cord.
It's
I
a
was
car
gonna say,
you
you
just
get a
got.
bungee. Oh, that I've done that plenty of times with the old school bungee cords.
Yeah, but just think that all this is coming out, mine's going in to get up.
Wait,
I
that's a
mean,
bungee holding that battery in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. At least use a
So black
strap or
bungee.
something.
yeah. I mean, well, there's no battery box.
Wait,
Yeah,
is that a
but
bungee
it's
strap
battery.
though, not a bungee cord?
That's a strap.
Yeah, it's a bungee strap. Okay, that's at least a little better. All right.
Yeah,
It's- yeah,
that's
it's black
that
bungees
there is even
that
better.
I
Look
used
at
to
that.
use on the boats.
Jesus.
Nice.
That's for the alternator.
Yeah.
Hi, Alabama.
Hello, Subline's better half. Look, the zip ties.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude. That
Ain't
thing is
nothing
freaking
wrong
more
with
ghetto
that.
than goddamn Cabrini Green in Chicago.
I mean, we can go on and on and on and on.
No,
Oh,
no,
God,
no.
I can imagine if
Yeah,
Funky was
yeah.
here right now.
I know, right?
GPS.
Well, I was hoping to do this on Funky's live stream and ask him, you think you got some problems? Let's see if you can see that right there on that green wire. Can you see it?
No, can't see that
The TPS?
because it's not there.
I see an
No.
exposed wire.
That's the ground wire for the TPS.
Oh, it's a ground then. It doesn't matter.
For
Yeah,
what, the
but
throttle
still.
position sensor?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn.
Then you got MSD box. It's not hooked up.
Just
That-
pull that out.
Mike Hall said Redneck Central.
Yeah, it is.
Funky's got the hillbillies and I got the rednecks. Now I'm gonna show you something else right here. Look at this. All right, you see this? Let me see where it's at. All right, see this blue wire?
That thing's a fire waiting to happen.
Now I don't see this blue wire.
Yeah.
Okay, now look right here. See this red one?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So apparently this wire went dead. So instead of just unplugging this one and throwing it out and put the blue one in, they zip tied them together down there. You can't see it, but you can't pull this out because they got it zip tied to the damn new one.
Why?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sweet stuff.
So they wouldn't lose it. Hey,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But it does have roller rockers, it'll block heads, and it sounds good. But
You can start it.
Yeah, but it's hard to hear on the
yeah, it's
StreamYard
hard
'cause
to hear.
the
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
the
let's fire it
microphone's
right
so
up.
sensitive that the car just baffles it out.
Yeah, it took me 2 days to get it where I could actually drive around the yard.
So will
Drive
it
around the
idles
yard.
now?
Do what?
Does it idle correctly now?
Yeah, it
So
took
what-
me what it was, I kept smelling gas and then I figured out at work this morning. It's like, oh, it smells like gas because it wasn't getting no damn air.
Okay.
So once I figured that out, got air to it, guess what?
It runs.
It runs.
So why wasn't it getting there?
Well, they had the throttle adjustment all the way closed, but they had the TPS at 1.03.
Oh, okay. So they had that TPS saying that it was open.
Yeah. So what I did was I went ahead and set it with that digital
Yeah. Set it to
Right
0.
there, what I did was I went ahead and just set it at 0.97 just for the hell of it. It
That's
tried to run
cool.
better, and then I was like, oh, it still ain't getting no air. So I opened up the butterfly, and guess what?
Man.
She ran. So I could actually pull it around the yard and no problem.
Isn't that in a song? She ran. And
She
she ran so far away.
It's Iran.
It's Iran.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like
sorry.
between Iran and
Yeah.
Iraq.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
mean Chirac?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a car right there, Bama.
No, that's a picture of his
No,
old
that's
car
an old
before the
That's
tornado
his old
flipped it a few times.
Oh.
That was the one that was beautiful inside and out and ran
Yeah.
perfectly.
That's what his car used to look like before it got hit by the tornado. It's,
Oh, wow.
yeah.
But that's all
How
right.
nice it is.
All that stuff going in this
Now the
car.
roof's caved in, freaking the back, freaking. I mean,
Oh.
yeah.
It's sad. Let's just say it's sad looking.
Hey, Bama, do you have a picture that you can add as an avatar of what the car looked like now?
I tried to switch it quite a few live streams ago, and I cannot get it to do it for some reason.
I think the only way you can do it is if you're running a live stream, at least when it comes to adding something. You know what I mean?
No,
It's
I
weird.
have those all the time when I'm in live streams.
What's up, Dale?
Well, I
do it.
can see what it looks like now to you.
Yes, just send me. I have a picture of it already, but send me another one.
Oh, okay, never mind. You got one.
Never
I
mind.
do, but I have to scroll up on the text, and I'm too lazy to do that.
Lazy.
Oh my
God.
God.
Scroll through the pictures.
Instant gratification, my friend.
I tell you what,
Uh,
that last video that somebody posted in Peeps was hilarious. And I saw the original video of that too, which just made me want to scream.
I don't know. In the bushes.
Who's in the bushes? Come on
Who's in-
out.
who's in the bush?
Only 4 people it's showing. And like I was told after I shut the live stream down one weekend when I decided nobody was talking, is that if anybody's watching on TV, they cannot answer. They can't do anything. They can only watch.
True, but most people aren't watching on their TV.
You can find out. Actually, a lot of people do. You can
Not
look
what
at-
I mean is not our regulars.
No, not my regulars. No,
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so. But I'm sure I get people in here that are. Like, I mean, I've got it up on the TV, but I also have it up on my phone.
Oh, peekaboo, I see you.
So I can text if I need to.
Oh, Bama kicked himself out trying to send the text.
Yeah, knew that was going to happen.
He's like, God damn it, Sublime.
Oh, he's at the Dunkin' Donut.
See, I could change. I only have, if I try to change my avatar, which I can do, but I only have like 2 to choose from.
Really?
Oh, wait, hold on. Never mind.
I
I've
was
got a
gonna
few.
say, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 of them, and then I have the plus sign to upload more.
I've got 15 with a plus sign lined up.
Yeah.
See if we plus it. Oh, okay.
And that lets you add them when you hit the plus.
All right. Hold on.
Doesn't matter how you change it, it's gonna be still look the same.
Same, but different.
Yes.
Ooh, here we go.
What's up, Rattle Trap? Long time no see, man.
Oh, there you go. Oh, man, it won't let me get the whole car, though.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah.
I'm looking a little red. I can tell. I'm still looking red. It's the color temp on this camera.
There you go.
I need to adjust it.
Check out that avatar.
Oh yeah, that car looks evil.
That's a S650 rendering of a GT500.
Okay. I want to see what the real one looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's guess who's back. Yeah, got some color back in the face. Problem is, it's the wrong color.
What's up, Rattle Trip?
I'm not this red.
Did you find it? Did you send it, Bama? Oh,
I
you
sent
did.
the video of showing the whole thing running, remember? After it's tore up.
Okay, hold on.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Haven't been getting notifications. Well, I don't know what to tell you. You need to make sure you hit that. Make sure that notification bell is turned on all the way. That's the only thing I can tell you. I mean, it's YouTube. It notified my wife.
Yeah, I got a notification. just about the time I hit in car peeps and got it off, it hit me up.
Yeah. You can keep the. I actually like the S650. Everyone I've seen, I've really liked, but I've seen a lot of them at car shows. I think it's a nice looking car.
I think that's all he was able to salvage.
Hmm.
Was it just the engine and transmission that you were able to salvage for that car, Bama?
No engine, the 5 lug swap, the aluminum drive shaft, transmission, the rear end, the
Hmm.
rims. We think maybe one rim might have damage, but we're not sure yet.
Bama Lamb
And the
ding dong.
believe it or not, the quarter glass didn't
What
even
about
break.
steering wheel?
Yeah, what about the steering wheel?
It's fine.
Okay.
How about the seats?
Yeah.
No, they got, yeah.
Yeah, they got that's where the front door of the house went through the back and bent the hell out of them.
Oh,
That's-
wow.
Haven't been getting notifications. Come on, Rattle Trap.
What are you thinking? Well, it happens. I miss notifications from people all the time that even though I'm subscribed, get the bell set
So crazy. The car looked
Um,
like somebody took a ham. What is
What are
it?
you considering, Rattle Trap? A C8 or a S650?
Yeah, just think, Miss Kim, the front door of the house went through the trunk.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's why the trunk looked like the front door of the house went right into the back of the
Oh
car.
my God.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I cannot believe that's so. I mean, he's lucky he got out of there.
He wasn't there, thankfully.
A C8 Rattle Trap, where are you going to get the money for a C8 Z06? You know what they're charging for those damn things?
Fixed.
Freaking, dude, they had one at the dealership by my house with their markup included. It was cost more than what I paid for my house. They wanted 195 with with the markup on there.
Oh, you found a Noble M400.
What the hell's a Noble?
I'll look it up. I'll get a picture of one for you.
Yeah, there you go.
What is that? Like a midget?
A Noble. I've heard of it. I don't remember what it looks like.
Yeah,
We
it's been
saw
while
a
since
new
I've seen
Mustang
one, but,
Today, right?
We saw an S650 Mustang on our way back from eating dinner.
Okay, that's a Noble M400.
Hold on, keep it there.
Full screen.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
that's a pretty cool looking car.
Yeah, they are kind of cool looking.
Oh, that's
A Noble.
A Noble.
Is that like a kit car?
No, it's a Noble. It's made by
Really?
Noble. 2,300
What kind
pounds, 425 horsepower.
What kind of motor has it got? Is it a mid-engine car?
That is the manufacturing was done by High Tech Automotive, based in Port Elizabeth, South Africa. It's an English car maker, is Noble. The M400 was noted by Automotive Press for its excellent handling and power. They were made in 2006 and 7.
That's made by Ford?
Noble, two-door coupe, mid-engine, rear wheel. And now the Noble M12 is a badass too. I love the M12.
He said it's a Duratec V6.
Yeah, it's a Duratec V6, twin turbocharged Ford Duratec.
And what do those things go for? Probably big bucks.
They're not too bad. What are they asking for, Rattle Trap?
Yeah, what are they asking for that car?
I'm on Wikipedia, so I didn't look for sales.
$78,000.
They're 2,337 pounds.
Do you got 70, 80, Bama?
I was just joking, but yeah.
That's what I would have guessed was about 80. But
Let's
probably
see.
more if they were a short run car.
For me, this is the Noble I like.
He found one for 65, he said.
That's the Noble I like. That's the M12.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
M12,
how come I've never seen those cars?
that's
I never heard of them.
They don't sell them here
Me neither.
for the most part. And that one had an 8-year run. The M12 ran from 2000 to 2008, and it was powered with the 2.5 to 3 liter Ford Duratec 25 twin turbo V6. So
Oh, Ford Duratec. I didn't even know Duratec was a Ford motor.
yeah,
Yeah,
Duratec is.
I knew that.
Well,
Damn
damn,
good
Toolbox is
Ford
kicking
motor.
my ass today, so.
I love Duratec. So Duratec is probably one of my favorite Ford 4-cylinder and 6-cylinder engine.
I
So
don't know
Rattle
much.
Trap. Go ahead, Bama.
I just said I don't know much.
Yeah.
Yeah, learn new things every day.
Only 75 in the U.S. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Hey, more. Hope you get it, man. That is those are sweet little cars.
I'm assuming that would
Everything I
mean
like
he
about
would
them,
have to get rid of the Fox.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'll pull it up on my screen.
Fox is paid for it.
M400s
You gotta
is
get rid of it.
they run track really well.
Oh,
Do you need this car?
But he wants it.
A really funny word, you know.
huh.
Do I need it to continue living? No. Do I need it to sustain happiness in life? Maybe yes.
Do I really need the 68 F100? Yes.
Yes. You do. You already have it and it's paid for, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Damn,
you know,
Mike.
buy something else.
Monday. Ooh, fun.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like fun.
It's
I think
not.
my dad had to go through that.
Too much blood and sweat, so he's keeping the Fox.
Yeah,
I agree.
I'm sure a few tears too, Rattle Trap.
Blood,
Not
sweat.
just blood and sweat.
Going with him, you're going to be buried in that, right?
I'm gonna have to get me a big old pole and put my crush car on top of it, I guess.
Oh, kind of like they do at some of the junkyards.
Yeah.
I remember there was this one junkyard in Federal Way, I think it was, in Washington, that had a really cool car up on their sign, up way up there. And one year, somebody bought it from him. I think the guy died, and so whoever got it from him sold this car of his. And the guy, they craned it down, and the guy fixed it up, and it was running. It was actually wasn't a crash car. It was. I don't remember what it was. It was an old vet, one of the old vets, like really old, like almost like an AC Cobra style. But the guy ended up within a year had it running and on the road.
So putting on a car on a pole works, huh?
Yeah, it works. For what I know, it was just the body that was up there. There was nothing.
You want to go lay down? I'll take you out in a little bit.
I know our bodyguard guy told us today or a couple days ago that we should try to push the roof up a little bit before we take the quarter windows out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he said there's probably so much pressure if you start taking them out, they're gonna bust because they're not busted or anything. I can't believe it.
That's just freaking amazing. Those are busted all the time on most cars.
Lay down.
Yeah,
that's probably asshole kids going by and hitting them with things.
Yeah.
Rattle Trap, good luck finding a C8Z06 without 40,000 freaking markup on it.
He said that's what they should be. They should be 90K.
Yeah.
That's what they really should be. Stupid. And if dumbasses
He wants a C806 Corvette, the new
they
one.
drop the price.
Like the orange one that was at the dealership.
Well, they ain't gonna stop paying for it. That's the problem.
Yeah, some of these people got way too much money, and they shouldn't. They need to share that wealth with me, so I can have too much money.
Yeah, the one that had
share your money.
So the one that had the one that had at the dealership was an orange.
Recklessly, so I'm done sharing.
Yeah, the one they had at the dealership was a brand new orange C8 3LZ fully loaded.
Wow.
The sticker was 130 plus another 45 or 55 markup.
96-month financing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God. What is that? 9 years? 10 years? What is that? 8.5? Eight times 12 is 96. Really? Oh,
yep.
Yeah.
Math was always one of my better subjects.
Math hard. It's usually I'm pretty good at math, but I just felt like saying 9 or 10.
Too long.
I'm surprised they don't. I'm surprised they aren't doing 120-month financing on some of these.
Well, yeah, because they got you by the balls, eh?
Well, it's crazy when they got cars like this that are costing the cost of houses. Might as well get a 30-year mortgage on it.
Yeah.
30-year loan on the house or on the car because it costs for the car. I mean, If I were to go out, the truck I had that I sold, and God, I wish I had it back. I really do wish I had not sold it. Wish I didn't have to. But I miss that truck. But for me to buy that equivalent truck now is almost $150,000
Well,
for the same truck I had. To buy it now would be like 150, which is what I paid for this house.
Is Challengers the same price or no?
same price as what?
It's back.
No. Maybe if it's a Dodge Demon.
Yeah,
That's probably the only one that's going to come close to the same price.
the Demons and the Red Eyes.
Well, not even the red eyes aren't even 100 grand. Red eyes you can get for 80 or now. No, I guess they probably are 90, 100 new.
Depends on where you're going.
Yeah.
Used, yeah. If you're talking used, yeah, you can get them for less.
Probably 85, 90. I forgot they are up there in price.
Hold on, I walked away.
Walk away.
I walked away. I'll be right back.
Put your sweet lips a little closer
To the phone.
to the phone.
Okay, so I just went and grabbed the bottle. Screw it.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, so my microphone I think is actually on my camera. And so when I walk away, it doesn't pick up as well as the microphone in the laptop does. So I probably should have ran the laptop microphone. But the camera's kind of covering it.
Just get a Termy Cobra.
Just having me a little iced coffee right now. Termy Cobra, they're not cheap either. See, a little cold brew, a little iced coffee.
Made by Jameson?
Yeah.
So that's alcoholic, I'm assuming, right?
Oh yeah. It's definitely alcoholic. It's only 30%. It's light though compared to their regular. No sugar added. Jameson's.
Wait, did you say 3% or 30%?
30?
It's 30% alcohol.
Yeah, normally it's 40 on regular Jameson.
Jesus, dude, that thing will freaking knock, just one of those will knock you on your ass.
No, it won't.
Yeah. They don't know you very well.
You drink one of those within 10, 15 minutes, you should be feeling pretty damn good. That's the equivalency of drinking 4 times 6, 7 beers.
Problem is, with that many beers, you're full, like totally full.
Yeah.
You know, I drink beer that has more alcohol in it than. Well, actually, this beer I'm drinking here isn't. What is this beer? This beer is only 4.9. It's that Pilsner I've been drinking that I like.
Yeah.
The Vernus from Vernus Pils from I get it Aldi. Pretty good. It's a really good taste. I don't really care about the alcohol in it. That one I like the flavor on. It's like my soda. That's what I drink is soda. Because I don't like soda for the most part. I just got all the habit of drinking it years ago, and I just don't drink it much. And my wife can't have it anymore, which saddens her because she loves soda.
No more ginger ale.
What's really good about this is it actually tastes like coffee because it's whereas Jameson's 40%, this actually has coffee mixed in it. They mixed a cold brewed coffee in with it. Got a really good flavor. It kind of reminds me of that beer I used to get that was a coffee flavored beer, except this is a little stronger. I don't know if you've seen me drink Sublime, right? I mean, you've seen it.
Yeah.
Are you even there anymore? I ain't getting nothing here.
Who, me?
Yeah, there you are. I said, you've seen me drink before, right?
Huh?
You've seen me drink before.
Oh, yeah.
Like saying see breathe.
Yeah, I forgot. Your tolerance is probably a little higher.
My wife is back there. It's like saying you've seen me breathe, right? Ha ha. She's being smart ass.
Better than lemon.
Yeah. Oh, where'd you go, Bama? You went mute.
So what was that car called again that Rattleship was
Noble.
talking? Nobel?
Noble.
Oh, Noble. Okay. And what years did they make them?
7 and 8. I think it was.
Okay.
I'm trying to
Is it
remember.
a Ford Noble or what is it?
No, it's just a Noble. Noble is the manufacturer.
Huh.
Well, Noble is the brand. They're manufactured by another company for them. Noble is Lee Noble. That's the
All right.
that's the designer.
I'm gonna go quiet for a second just here. I want to look something up.
Okay, you look something up. I'll keep everybody entertained. I mean, it is my life.
Noble.
Okay, so now that we're done talking about really expensive cars that I could never afford because I don't make $1 million a day like we were talking about. But seriously, if I made $1 million a day, I'd probably work less than a year before I retired.
Yeah.
And then I'd invest. And I would not go crazy. I'd definitely move out of this dump. Find me a little nicer place with a better yard that the dogs could play in without becoming super muddy, although Blue would dig holes and find mud. There are so many holes out there. It's like a minefield when I'm cutting the grass. It's so awesome that if I don't see them soon enough, I can get stuck in them. The front wheel will fall into them.
So I just saw one that was an M400. I think the one that you liked.
No, I'm an M12. I love the M12, but
Oh,
I take
okay.
the M400. The M400 is lighter than the M12, I believe.
The M400 sold for $66,500 back in November.
Well, that's not bad.
Oh.
Yeah, there's very few of them in the U.S. I think he said 75.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna look a little bit here.
Look,
Who's buying it?
the Noble was a decently styled car with really good suspension and handling that made it a track beast. And I can't remember which one was lighter. I think the M400 was lighter than the 12, but I'm not sure. Off the top of my head, let's look.
I guess they made them in 2004 because there was a 2004. Hold on.
It might have been 4 and 5. I don't know. They're only
It was an 04 M12 that sold for
there's
66.
M12s were done from 2000 to 2008, and the 400 to 2006 and 2007. I just looked it back up. And the weight difference is not much. So it's 2,337 for the M400. Now, there was an M600 that came after the M400. Let me go forward here again. And then 2,381 pounds for the M12. So the M12, and the M12 has an M14 successor, which was a prototype in 2004, and that was it. I only have a picture of it in here. Damn it. Let's see. Back. Let's see. M600. The M600 is a badass too. Now, manufacturer Noble Automotive in Leicestershire actually built the M600, and it's powered by a Volvo Yamaha V8.
Every single one I looked up when it was sold at an auction.
Yeah. So a 4.4 liter Volvo / Yamaha V8 444S twin turbo V8, 650 horsepower with 600 foot-pounds of torque. Made it up to a 6-speed Orlikon Graziano transaxle manual or a 6-speed
Dude,
automatic.
the car just sounds so badass.
And this one's only 2,700 pounds for
Dude,
2,760
just
pounds.
imagine that 650 horsepower in a car that weighs 2,800. That's like basically what do Fox bodies weigh? About 2,800, right?
About.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. You're looking at the screen now. That's the M600.
Oh, okay.
It looks fuzzy. I don't know why. There we go.
There you go. Yeah, those things look good, man. Look really good.
650 horsepower, 604 foot-pounds of torque. So
So the $1 million question is, if somebody had one of those and they wanted to bring it to Ford Takeover, I think they've always said if it's powered by Ford, then
This
you could
one is
get in,
not.
right?
This one's a
Huh?
Volvo. This one's not. So the
Oh.
600 is powered by a Volvo.
Oh,
Volvo
okay.
Yamaha. So the M400 and the M12, yes, they're both Ford powered.
Okay.
And that's the Ford Duratex built in the UK, which are the better ones.
Really?
Yes. Oh my God. So if you heard like in the Escort days, and the XRT 4i, whatever it is,
Xrati, yeah.
those are all Duratec engines in those, in the rally cars, all Duratec and badass. And Cosgrove, which is Cosgrove, I think is built on the Duratec platform. Wow, we dropped down to 3 people. They just did not enjoy what we were talking about tonight. Hey, last week I held this thing at like average of 11 people the entire live stream. Or that
Maybe it's when I started my car up.
Huh? No, we had more people when you started your car up. Even after you shut it off, they stayed. But I know it's a weeknight. People have to work.
Yeah, I got to work.
I used to do these earlier on Wednesdays, but I got tired of coming home and not having any time to do stuff. And now I'm working over in the evenings because I've decided not to start go. I've quit getting up so damn early in the morning and going in so early. So I go in at like 8 now. So I have to work till 4. Sometimes
Dude, I've got 13 sales I need to process.
13.
Yeah.
So you did make $1 million today.
I don't know if I'd say $1 million.
Not for you. I mean,
This is over the past couple days too.
All
2-3 days.
right. 800 grand.
okay.
You get a Noble. You get a Noble.
And
Yeah.
I'm out of money.
Rattle Trap, you don't get a Noble.
I don't
Oh,
think
Bill.
Rattle Trap's still in here now.
Huh?
I'm not even sure if Rattle Trap's still in here. He's West Coast, right?
I always forget where the hell he's at.
I know. So do I. I can
He's
never.
up a man's ass. That's where he's at.
What now? Talking about Rattle Trap?
Well, yeah, we'll find out if he's here real quick after that one.
Got to drive another 2,100 miles. Damn. Man.
Oh, that's right. Go Fast called me today. I forgot to call him back.
Oh, really?
He was probably on the road and wanted to kill some time.
He usually calls me when he's almost home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to call him to pay for them tumblers he made for me, and he sent me the PayPal thing, but it wouldn't allow me to open it so I could pay him.
Well, that's not good.
Well, no, we'll figure it out. If I have to,
All he's got to do is give you his email that's associated with the PayPal, and you should be able to go right to him.
Yeah.
Well, I tried that.
I thought it was Colt's email too.
It's possible. It probably is.
Well, I went to it and it wouldn't, like my daughter sends it to me and it just comes up and I click it and it goes straight to IO whatever.
Right.
But this didn't do it. This went to something else. I was like, I ain't doing that. Or it just, my side of the PayPal wouldn't allow me to do it. I'm not sure which one. Like I say, we'll work it out, and if I have to, I'll get my daughter to send it to him.
Yeah.
Well, she sells cookies all over the damn country. She sent cookies all the way to California.
Cookies? Kind of cookies.
Anything you want.
C is for cookie. That's good enough for me.
Man, Cookie Monster's dead.
Who's saying that?
Cookie Monster.
Yes. Oh, no, wait. Or was that Oscar the Grouch?
No, it
That
was
was
Cookie
Oscar.
Monster.
Now, the Oscar.
That's Oscar, right?
No.
I think it was Oscar that sung that.
Oh my God, you guys, stop.
I'm telling you, because Cookie Monster didn't sound like that. Or did he?
Yeah, he did.
Oh.
Cookie. Cookie.
Oh yeah, okay. Never mind.
Cookie
Yeah,
Monster.
Cookie
dead.
Monster dead. I saw the report. He was dead
Yeah.
on the street, because of his massive cookie addiction. I don't know if you've seen that meme where it looks like Cookie Monster dead and bleeding on the street.
Yeah, he died of chocolate poisoning.
Yeah, cookie overdose.
He overdosed. He was smoking. He started smoking it in a pipe.
He was. Yeah, I've seen that before. I've seen one of those cartoons before too, where he's doing the pipe with the cookie in it.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
that's
goes.
hilarious. They're just wrong. Just wrong. I will say one thing on that picture you got up there, Sublime. The nose at the top turns down way too sharply.
Wait, say that again.
The picture you got where the nose of the hood comes down.
Avatar.
It comes down way too sharply.
Yeah, I know. I
That's
agree.
like an air dam right there. It's too sharp.
See, now that's not the rendering that I actually like the best. The one that I like was made by a guy called not Arcadia, Hydecadia or something like that.
I don't know.
He does a lot of renderings for cars, and dude, his rendering of the 500 S650 was almost perfect.
Didn't they just reveal a 500 S650?
No, they revealed a Super Snake,
Okay.
so which is basically a regular Mustang S650 converted to a Shelby Super Snake, not an actual 500,
Okay.
which means still Coyote based. You know, not the.
It's no matter what, it's not going to be a Shelby car anyway.
Well, it's those. See, those ones are done by Shelby. Those are done by Shelby in Vegas. The Super
I
Snakes.
know,
are.
but what I'm saying is none of them are Shelby cars anymore.
Oh well, yeah.
Not the original Shelby anyway. That's for damn sure.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a little past to do that one.
He's a little dead.
He's a little dead.
He's a little dead.
Just like
Yeah.
Bama's a little bully.
It happens to the best of us, man. You know what they say? No one in this life, no one's getting out alive, man.
Bully, bully.
Bully, bully. So did you watch that chip review today?
I didn't see one today.
It was posted 8 hours ago, so it had to
You talking
be
about
today.
Funky?
Yeah,
No, I didn't even know. I was getting notifications for those, but now I'm not.
I don't get them either. I just happened to fall upon it and found it.
Huh.
And he did one today, probably around noon. It was posted 1 o'clock.
Did
somewhere.
you? Did
It
you
was,
see the
popcorn,
paint job on his breather?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that turned out a lot better than I thought it was going to turn out.
Yeah, I'm still wondering if that white is paint or if it's still stuck sticker. He never answered that question.
That dog is a Mexican jumping bean, man. He cannot sit still.
Your dog?
Yeah, I want the Chihuahua one.
Wow.
Yeah, my one dog, Cotton, the long-legged one. You can look at him anytime, and I guarantee you, he's been to my toolbox several times. He's grin-eyed the whole time. Either he's stealing something, or he's been doing something.
He's been doing something.
He's been doing something.
So here, Bama, here's a question for you. How do I want to phrase? What's that phrase? Do you say hypothetically speaking?
Hypothetically speaking,
Comparatively speaking, here we go. Perfect. So if you were going to rate the contents of your toolbox, would we be talking Craftsman? Would we be talking Snap-on? What would we be talking?
Well, what would be your old school?
Well, no, I'm not going by old school. I'm going by good or bad. Like say if, whatever the best tools are now, that would mean that the contents of your toolbox are really
is
good.
it a Harbor Freight toolbox?
Yeah, exactly. There you go. Is it a Harbor Freight toolbox?
Well,
Snap-on or Craftsman?
If I actually had a toolbox,
Wrong toolbox.
Wait, you don't have any toolbox materials?
well, the toolbox is gone. How's that?
Say what?
The toolbox is gone. But if I had to
Wrong
say,
toolbox.
I would say pretty close to.
Oh my God, I can't believe this is
Snap-on.
going right over your head, bro.
No, I got you. I would say close to Snap-on.
Okay, so he's working with Snap-on material. You must get that from over the border.
All right.
No. No, I knew what he was saying, but I was just messing with him. I don't have a toolbox.
Yeah. Well, at first I was like, okay, wait a second. If you're out, then I gotta get to UPS.
Yeah. Let's just say there ain't nothing in the toolbox because the toolbox is gone. How's that?
Yeah.
It's just somewhere else.
Well, you got some 10 millimeters, I'm sure, laying around.
I'd rather not say.
Oh my lord. We're just talking sockets.
I lost all that those years ago.
It would be the Kid A-Isle. Kid A-Isle, what?
Kid Isle. He put
Oh.
a space by accident. Like the toy aisle.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way. I got some fried okra that's calling my name.
Oh. Love me some good fried okra.
And thanks to Snap-on.
He's got the munchos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, homemade fried okra, or did you buy it somewhere?
Homemade.
So I figured out a good way to avoid the munchies from toolboxing.
Eat first.
Yes, eat a lot first to where you're really full.
That don't work.
It does. It's working for me right now, bro.
It doesn't work with some people if their metabolism is high enough.
Yeah, true.
They process that food too damn quickly. But fried okra goes down real light, so you get.
What the hell is okra? I've heard of it.
Vegetable.
No. What do you want?
It's good fried. I like it with tomatoes, over rice.
Damn dog.
But I did find out something on a cooking channel recently. My wife was watching one of those Top Chefs or whatever. That a way to avoid slimy okra is to use frozen okra instead of fresh. Never would have thought of that.
Oh.
I always hated it when it got slimy, and now I know how to avoid that.
Yeah, if you're gonna make your own, just go ahead and bread it and freeze it.
Yeah, see, I never would have thought that it being fresh is what was the problem. I always thought it was fine. So you just buy the frozen, or if you buy frozen okra, or you get it from somebody, you chop it up, and freeze it yourself.
Yeah, you go ahead and bread it while it's moist.
Yeah,
and then put it in freezer bags, and then when you're ready, cook it.
Well, I'm just saying they were talking like even making it where you do the boiled with tomato and serve it over rice and stuff.
Yeah,
even frozen won't turn slimy if you use it over the fresh.
Yep.
Not even frying it, and because frying it, I've never really had too much of a problem when I fried it.
Well, it's according to how long you like to cook it yourself, though.
Yeah, I like it to get nice and crispy, but we dry it out a little bit before we fry it, so that's probably what helped.
Well, a lot of people like to slice it up and lay it on the napkins.
Yeah.
Before they bread it.
Oh my God. Okay, so if you don't like it, don't buy it. That's fine. But to those of us who do like it,
Like what?
Okra.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
You buy it and then it goes into the garbage. I wouldn't buy it if I was going to throw it away because that's just a waste of my money. I could spend it on something else, like ice cream.
That's like buying green tomatoes and not fry them. What's wrong with you?
Why would you buy green tomatoes if you weren't going to fry them?
Unless you're going to set them upside down in the windowsill.
Oh, screw that. If I'm buying green tomatoes. Now, I stopped at Rick's the other day and grabbed a tomato, just a nice ripe red tomato from Florida. The best tasting tomato, I have had. It wasn't perfect. It wasn't clean. It had some dirt spots on it. Best tasting tomato I have had in years. Years. Like since I grew my own. And even better than those. What's up, Fat Boy Fox? How's it going, Joe?
What's up, Joe?
They got a small town. I don't know. It's about 25 miles from me. It's over by where my son lives. It's called Slocum, Alabama. And you got people driving several miles just to get Slocum tomatoes.
Really? Oh,
Yes, and I mean good
I-
distance too.
so I eat them on my sandwiches, right? And it's just they make my sandwiches taste so much better now than the tomatoes I buy at like any of the grocery chains around here. And I think this one tomato has spoiled me. And the problem is, I paid probably 2 times what I normally pay for a tomato. I know it's a huge tomato though, but I paid
Huge.
twice as much for it as I would for another.
It was
Worth
very
it.
tremendous tomato.
It was tremendous. This tomato is the best. You will not get another better tomato.
The tremendous tomato was so good. It made other tomatoes feel weak.
I can't hear you, sweetie.
Shit, Adelia onions. You ever heard of them?
Vidalia onions, yes.
Yeah, I've heard of those.
Well, it's right across the river from me, and people go a long way just to go get their own onions.
What I got, I guess.
Is Amish tomato?
I don't know. It's just a big, that red tomato that I've been eating.
Oh, okay, it's probably an Amish one.
It's so good.
Got it right.
Such a good tomato. But enough about tomatoes, because I love tomatoes. I didn't remember. I had forgotten how good a tomato could taste before I had that one.
Oh, here's the other one.
There we go. Let's see.
That's the Hycadia version.
That one looks better.
Yeah, but dude,
also
you
doesn't
really
look
need to see
great.
the whole body.
I know, but if you look at it, it doesn't look. It looks slanted slightly in the front, but that could.
It's not as slanted though.
Yeah,
And that front down, the front lower area looks much more sinister.
High Code. That's his name.
Looks like it's going to suck you in. In fact, yeah, if you zoom in on that, oh wait, it's not Hycadia, it's Hycade, Hycade.
Oh, is
Look
it-
up his
I thought it
rendering of the
was Code.
S650 GT500.
I thought it was Code. High Code.
No, it's Hycade, I think. Hycade.
It's unfortunate when you put these little pictures up, they go low resolution. That I could deal with. Yeah, that was. Oh. Now I want a green fried tomato too. They had green tomatoes the other day. I should have bought some, but I just didn't feel like frying them. I didn't feel like doing all the work to fry them. What's up, Victor? How's it going? Welcome to the chat.
So, Victor?
What up, Victor?
Although tonight I cooked and I did my stir fry noodles in the wok again with some chicken, and tonight I went with the sweet Thai chili sauce. And threw cabbage, threw some of that. First thing I did was I fried up some cabbage in there with some sesame oil and butter. Got that all nice and soft and still crunchy. Got a little brown, threw that to the side, and then threw the noodles in, got them going, and chicken, and that's about it. I do something simple, so it wouldn't take too long. My God, it was so damn good.
Victor, one of these years you need to make it to FTO, my friend.
Yeah, that would be
He
nice.
needs to get there. I know he's
hopefully-
coming from a long way, but so is Boss Man.
I'm hoping I can make it this year. I know I won't be able to make it the whole time like last year. I don't have a vacation time. I just realized because I'm going to be taking 2 days off next week, and I only have like 44 hours right now, and I can't run myself out of vacation. I don't like not getting paid. Also, I can't afford the hotel. Well, I might be able to. We'll see. All depends, but I don't think I'm going to be trailering a car up there this year. If anything, I'll be driving the Focus.
Why? For some crappy pizza, Victor?
Huh?
He said one of these years I need to visit Connecticut. I said, why? For some crappy pizza? Because he's always
I've been to
bragging about their pizza.
Plenty of times.
I bet he laughed his ass off at that one.
Connecticut, that's for damn sure. There's a lot of white
Oh,
people in Connecticut.
dude, I need to freaking, like, I have to start getting to bed earlier now because now I'm getting up at like 6:15 every morning.
I get up at 6:45 now.
Yeah.
I was getting up at 5 something. Now I'm getting up at 6:45.
And that's if we're meeting at 8. If we're meeting at freaking 7:30, once it gets warmer, shit, I'll have to be getting up at freaking 5:45.
How far is your drive?
It's only 30 minutes, but when I wake up, dude, I need to like lay in bed for like 20, 30 minutes just with a TV on just to wake up. You know what I mean?
I can't do that. When I get up, if I wake up, I'm at most I'm in bed for 5 minutes before I get up.
Yeah, you got to wake up and get the hell out of there.
Except, I was petting the dogs this morning.
I get it, Vic. I get it. Same here, bro.
Hey, Connecticut's a beautiful place, especially in the
Hey.
fall.
Come to Chicago, Victor. We'll freaking go get carjacked, or held up at least.
Chicago, you can get mine.
We'll show you all the
Oh,
tourist attractions.
Somebody, you
where-
going back to
this is where
the
this guy
Chicago
was
race
murdered.
this year?
Where this guy was murdered. This is where 5 people got murdered.
Yeah. See, they still have the bloodstains. No, Bama, probably not. I actually just asked my buddy the other day if our other buddy who bought the tickets last year was going to get them again this year, and he said probably not. Dude, they're too expensive. Dude, these tickets were like $300-400 a piece, and it didn't even come with a seat.
Oh,
What?
shit.
Where are we
Yeah,
talking?
dude, that's how expensive the tickets are for that race.
Which race are we talking?
The Chicago street race for NASCAR.
Oh, God. Did they really jump them up that high this year?
No, dude, they were that high last year.
Really?
Yeah, because it was the first year it was the first race that NASCAR's ever raced on the streets. So you knew they were going to freaking jack
Oh,
the
yeah,
freaking
yeah.
prices
I
too.
thought they
Dude.
said they weren't going to do it again this year because of all the problems they had.
No, they signed a 3-year contract, and NASCAR came up with a whole bunch of stuff to make it so it's not pissing off the people that live around there as much. Like, because the road closures would have to go in effect like a week or two before the race to get stuff, set up. Now
Right.
they've got it down to where it only needs to be like 4 days before the race, that
Yeah.
kind of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
I thought it was a damn good race. My brother was at the Talladega race last weekend.
If it was a
Full
dry
race.
race, it would have been even better, but yeah.
Shit, I
Yeah.
thought it was damn excellent myself, even though it was wet.
Dude, I mean, they were racing with freaking massive puddles on the side of the thing. It was crazy.
Oh, well. Yeah. And
I was-
NASCAR Roundy Round is usually the only race I know. That and drag racing is the only thing that stops when it rains. All the other races runs in the rain.
Yeah.
I mean, F1, do they stop for rain? I mean,
No.
if it's a torrential downpour, they will stop.
Yeah.
But just regular rain, they keep going.
Yeah. See, NASCAR, they're for them, it varies by the track
I guess.
and the level of rain. If they're on a road course, they'll rain
Yeah.
they'll race in the rain. But
Yeah,
like,
road course is different. I'm talking classic NASCAR, Roundy Round.
yeah. They had one race this year already where it was very light rain at the beginning of the race. And they actually started the race and the rain ended within the first 50 laps. So
I actually
It's-
watched the Toyota. I was watching a short earlier, and it was the Toyota backing their trailer in and unloading the car from the trailer. And they took everything else out of the trailer first before they got the car because it was up top.
Victor, you come here. You obviously, let me know, bro, so we can. You got my number. You got my number, sir. You can let me know if you're coming.
I will open the toolbox.
Yeah.
So
I don't know if
okay,
Vic does the toolbox or not.
let me see something here. I gotta look
It'll still be open.
Yeah. We'll give him some secondhand enjoyment.
So 1, 2,
Oh, that didn't sound right, did it?
No, it did. No, it did not.
So we have 8 weeks until Ford takeover. 8 weeks in a day.
Yep. Basically 60 days.
8 weeks. And I have to have another surgery next week. Hopefully that won't slow me down too much. It's going to slow me down a little bit. So I need to get a lot done this week. I need to
Which
get
is why
more
you-
done than I got done last weekend.
This live stream should be being done with you with a headset on like 4Blue does when he works on the cars while you're working on the car.
Well, I may actually do that during the weekend when I'm working. I wouldn't be working on the car. Now when I got to work tomorrow, I'm tired. Can't work on the car when it gets too late. I get tired. The stuff I got to do now is like hard. It's like me having to knock things apart. I have to get the knuckles off of the old coilovers, the strut assemblies, because they're still attached to them because I dropped the whole thing down together. I have to get those off and attach them to the new ones.
So I just figured out something I want to get for my car later down the road when I have the dough saved up.
Fuel.
I want to get the the headlights switched to like a nice bright white LED, but I also want to get the ones that you can change the colors on them. Because, dude, a green eyes coming through this tint would look freaking sinister.
Yeah. So you want to get demon eyes on it then?
Mm-hmm. And I know they make them. They make them where you can change the
I know
lights
they do too.
colors. But the
Now
question
the
is,
headlights, you can't change the color of the headlights themselves, but you can the accent lighting.
no, I think it's the actual light. If
You
I'm not
don't
mistaken,
want-
it's the
I
circle
will
part.
tell you this right now: for a headlight, you do not want a color changing bulb.
Oh, you're talking about the halo.
Yeah, the halo is different, but you do not want a bulb that changes colors as a headlight because they aren't bright enough.
Yeah, well, I don't
They
drive
never
much
will
of
be.
this car in the
No,
dark
yeah.
that much, anyways.
Yeah, they have the accent lightings like the daylight running lights that you can get that change with the DRL boards, and then they have the halos that go around the lights, like or demon eyes, whichever you want to call them.
Oh, yeah, but that's the one you're saying you don't want to have for regular headlights as well.
Oh no, regular headlights need to be white or upper white, whatever. Don't go blue. That's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, but wouldn't that one that changes? What's his name? Triple Threat's the one to talk to about this. He knows all about that shit.
Yeah, I do too. Actually, I know a lot about lighting. I just don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like taking lights apart and making them work, and it's a lot of work to change headlights. It's a lot
Yeah.
of-
Well, plus, not to mention the front bumper's got to come off.
but well, for me it doesn't.
No.
I can take my lights out and change them. I just don't feel like doing the work. To
Wait.
like, bulb,
You
take
talking
it
about on the
apart.
Focus or on the Mustang?
Either.
On your Mustang, wouldn't you have to take them out? Take it
Nope.
off?
I can get mine out without taking it off
What? How?
carefully. I have to loosen some screws, but I don't have to take it off.
Huh. Okay.
I learned a way to do it where you could just loosen the top part and move it a little bit, and you can pull them out.
Victor, that's a kind of a loaded question. If the car is already tuned, then yes, you could gain a little bit power because if the car is breathing better with better headers, then they could tune for that and it will give you a little bit more power. Not a lot, but a little.
Just so we know, on the regular GT from 2016, putting on a just a tuned car, nothing but a tune, putting headers on almost increased my crank horsepower by 50. Well, being that I'm a manual transmission, that increased my wheel horsepower by 40.
Oh.
That's what I got on the dyno anyway, and that was just by putting the headers on.
And hell, I forgot till today that the car I got's got long tube headers on it.
Long tube headers on a Fox body are really short compared to the ones I put on my car.
Well, I know that, but come on.
I like it.
So-
No,
so
I'm
you're
not saying
longer
it's a
than I
bad
am.
thing. I like them. They're nice and easy to deal with.
But yeah, I got the blue halos on my 68 F100.
Yeah, I had some long tubes on my. I may still have a set of long tubes for a Fox body. I may not have gotten rid of those, but I don't remember where I put them.
See, and I would love to have long tubes on mine, just for the
Oh.
sound, dude. I love the sound with the long tubes on there.
Yes.
But they're so,
Don't
dude.
do
You're
your
talking
own work.
$3,500 for headers, man. That's just not worth it.
$150 for headers. That was worth it to me, and I did all the work myself. That pain in the ass. Still my best video going.
Yeah, but hell, I thought my Fox body sounded good with them shorties on there. They was max.
I like shorty headers though, as long as they're good headers, not.
My Fox body had long tube BBK, I want to say.
BBKs.
Yeah.
So I got
Mine was the shorties. Remember though, back in the day, max shorties.
Yeah. So the BBKs, so my long tubes go into BBK mid pipe. The collectors go into the BBK mid pipes, and those got. Although I think mine are welded together now. They used to be two separate pieces on either side. But the guy who built my exhaust welded it all together. Now the headers come apart from them, but the BBK were a 2-piece S, and he welded them together and then made them into an H pipe. So he turned the wide part into my H, which gave me the sound that I have in my. That's why my car sounds the way it does.
Mac exhaust. I don't even know if I've ever heard of Mac.
You never heard of it?
No, I've never heard of Mac.
I wish they still made Mac cut the Mac bypasses. They quit making
Yes.
those when EPA got on them.
I've heard of
Yes.
Mac tools, but not Mac
No,
exhaust.
it's for what was it? Pink's the 90s, wasn't it?
Oh no, even they were making them for the S550.
Oh, were they?
They were making Macs so you could cut out or you'd remove your they made a set to remove your cats and the Mac straights.
Yeah, my you can still read the plate on my headers on my car.
Really?
Yeah.
My headers on my car now were made in China, but I inspected them thoroughly when I got them, and I checked all the welds. They all look good. I did some testing on them, and I couldn't find any difference between them and the ones you pay a lot of money for. Now, when it went to fit up, yes, I had to do a little bit more dinging and banging to get them in, but not much. And for the price difference, because the cheapest headers out there at the time were like $1,100, and this was
Yeah, I believe
3 years ago.
Max is out of business now.
Yeah, they've probably gone out of business. Yeah, BBK's made decent ones. So, like I said, I ended up going with the BBK mid pipe because nobody else made mid pipes that would fit up to the long tubes I bought, and then into my exhaust.
One thing I liked about my Fox body when I got it is that it had no cats.
Don't need
Yeah,
no cat.
mine
Oh.
don't either.
Yeah.
Yeah, my car didn't have cats either when I bought it. I swear.
I
Neither
tell
does
ya.
that one out in the garage I'm working on right now. It doesn't have a cat on it. Didn't come with it. I swear.
Well, I have to admit, my green one does.
Does it?
Yeah, the old 4-cylinder we bought for $800. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
For now.
for now, until this motor gets running right, and it's gonna go in that damn car.
What are you going to do with? Is that the car you're going to put all your stuff in from the old one?
Yeah, the coupe sitting here, it's getting everything from my car,
Okay, coupe to coupe.
and then we're gonna take the tubular, K-member, all that stuff, put it in the green one. We're gonna probably play for a while, and then probably just sell it.
Tubular K member on that one.
On this one here at the house, yes,
Why would you just keep it in there?
because I don't want it.
Is it not a good one?
I don't care. I want my car the way it was.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I know it sounds stupid, but I love the way my car drove.
Okay. Yeah, I was
So,
if I was making a drag car though, depending on which tubular K member it is, I'd keep it.
I'm not sure which one it is because we ain't got it apart yet, but we're gonna take all this stuff out and put it in the green one.
Yeah, and I know like Steeda makes two different ones, or is it Steeda or the other company that makes two different ones? And the one made for the road course you don't want to use on the track, and the one you use on the drag strip you don't want to use for road course because they're made a little different.
Well, the guy we got it from, so they bought this K member for the track. So I don't want to tell you.
Okay, when you say track, you mean drag strip or
Yeah, drag strip.
then it's a drag K member because it'd be lighter than the other one and wouldn't have the support structure for certain things, and no, they wouldn't ride near as nice.
Yeah, and it's got the bare front disc brakes and all that shit.
Bare front disc brakes aren't bad.
Well, they ain't bad, but I just like my street car.
Oh, you just want street stuff on it?
Yeah, I want my it was all disc
you
brake and everything, 5-lug and everything, and the KYBs and everything. But I just want to put it back. I want to put it in this car.
Yeah. So will those bears not work on a 5-lug?
It is 5-lug. It's all 5-lug on this car too.
Well, I was going to say you might want to keep the bears. Depending on which pads you're on, they work just like street brakes, but they're nicer. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just saying you might want to keep them. They're a nice brake.
Yeah, but I had just redone all my damn brakes, painted them. Everything's still good. So
Okay, what brakes do you have? Just stock?
Yeah, it's just a 95.
Okay. I mean, they're not bad brakes. They're not going to stop me, but.
Well, they ain't gonna stop me.
Damn it.
I only got 125 horsepower.
Yeah. Okay. Really?
Yeah.
And
Bam,
what's-
did you see what Victor
what's
said?
cool?
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't reading.
Said if you put in a Maximum Motorsports K member, it would handle better than stock.
Well, it probably would, but I like the way my car was.
That was a Maximum Motorsport one, though. Those are nice. Maximum Motorsport ones are real, and those are made for handling, though. Those aren't made for the driving. I don't think, are they?
Let's put it this way. I just missed my car.
I'm sure you do. I missed my car, and it's sitting out in my garage, and it was fully running when I took it apart. I also missed the Mustang, which is in the trailer, and it's not really running.
The only thing that's probably going to change is I'm thinking we're going to paint it gunmetal.
Really?
Yeah.
Gunmetal's very, very. It's similar to the color my truck was. That carbonized gray.
Magnetic metallic.
Carbonized gray, in my opinion, I like better than magnetic metallic.
But your truck was magnetic metallic, wasn't it?
No, it was, and it was carbonized gray.
Oh, that's right. What year was that again?
21.
Oh, okay.
It was a beautiful truck. I loved it, and I wish I had it back. I mean, I'm happy I sold it because I was able to pay other things off. But the truck I ended up with, I screwed myself and bought the wrong truck again because of that mess on cylinder 4, and it's pissing me off. Although I'm gonna get it working. Once I get it paid off, I'll probably just have to swap engines, and then I can build that engine. It's a Coyote Gen 1. I might just buy the parts and just rebuild it. Who knows? I got to figure out what's wrong with it first. It may be a valve, and if it's a valve, I already have a set of valves I can replace.
I wish I had a Whipple on my work truck.
I wish I had a Whipple on everything.
I wish I had a whiffle on my damn 68. How's that?
Actually, I don't need a Whipple. I'd actually rather have an ESS right now. I'd rather have a centrifugal, or so that you can tune them a little bit better and not have to. You can use a wastegate.
Plus, they're less parasitic loss, aren't they? If I'm not mistaken, it takes more power to move a twin screw than it does a
Probably,
centrifugal.
but I don't notice it.
I'll be back.
I don't notice that power loss when I'm
Well, of course, because you're supercharged. You never notice the loss.
I don't notice any loss since I gained over 400 horsepower.
Exactly.
The wheels. It's crazy. The problem is I can't put it down. I just can't. And I'm hoping maybe if I get this clutch problem fixed, maybe that was the whole problem with the shifting and everything. Maybe I'll get it fixed when I do finally get it fixed and the clutch swapped out. And hopefully that's just the problem is the clutch. And maybe it'll work better. I don't know. Looking to see less bottom end torque, better with the manual. Yeah, that's true. You should look into seeing how the coil is. What coil? What coil are you talking about?
It's talking about the coil on the misfire on the truck.
Coil's been replaced. So has the spark plug. And so has the plug to the coil.
And the wires.
Get rid of all the easy ones first.
Yeah.
So I changed out the coil and the spark plug the first time, and then the next week I went out there and I changed out the plug into the coil pack because the coil pack plug wasn't working all the way. So I replaced it. No problem. That's easy. And I was hoping that was going to fix it. Well, it didn't. Then the next thing I was going to try was swapping injectors just to see if maybe it was an injector clog. But basically, what Ken told me was, "Hey, Street Fox, how's it going?" Ken told me to do a compression test on it. I did a compression test, but I did it with the rubber stopper plug while my wife's cranking. I don't know if it was good or not, but it only gave me 60 PSI, which is no good. That means I've got a leak somewhere. most likely that leak is through the
Go lay
rings,
down.
and I need to pull it apart
Go
and
on, go lay down.
replace that piston and rings or something. Or it could be coming out through one of the valves. And so I need to do a leak down test on it. I
What's up, Street Fox?
don't really have all this. It's really hard for me to do a leak down on it without pulling the valve cover off so that I can see where the valves are. And, it's just a lot of work. And I'm not really set up for that kind of stuff, especially in that truck. It's big. It sits, when I put it in the garage, I can barely move around it. And I don't have the money to take it somebody to have them look at it. I just don't. But we'll see. I don't know. Right now I'm thinking just swap the engine, but the cheapest motor I can find used for a Coyote, even a Gen 1 Coyote, like 2013 and newer, is $3,000.
What?
Yeah, $3,000
Dude, 4 Blue had one for sale for $1,000. Wasn't it just last year?
for a Coyote.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't need one then.
$3,000. What?
$3,000. The best I found. Well, I found one I can get one for $2,500 if I want one that's got twice the mileage this one does, and this one's got
Dude, there's got to be, if I'm not mistaken, there's ones for like $1,500 up here.
I can't find them here, but I want one that I know runs and is maybe got a warranty on it in case it doesn't.
Yours?
Yeah, see,
It was yours.
I don't want one that doesn't run or is only a partial. These are full, long box, heads, everything. Don't have to take them apart. You just throw them in. You need to add an intake to them. And sometimes, actually, most of the ones I'm looking at, the intake comes with it. Throw a throttle body on it, hook up all this stuff to it, and put it to the transmission, and you're done. That's what I
Street
need.
Fox, what's up?
But it needs to be an F-150 because of the computer. I don't want to have to tune it. I don't want to have to reprogram it. I just want it to be. I don't need anything more than what it was. I don't need a built engine. I don't need a power engine. I need the 2013 Coyote engine. Something simple and easy. And I asked Ken to look for me, see what he could find. He's never gotten back to me. He said he'd look, but I haven't heard anything. So I know he's busy. And I forget to call him back or text him back, or I just forget.
What do you want, dog?
You.
I just took you out. Go lay down.
Dog
A
wants
treat.
you.
Give the dog a treat and shut up.
I ain't got no damn treats.
Oh,
Well, you need to get some damn treats. I got 100 treats in my back room there for my dogs. Jesus.
That dog don't deserve no treats.
oh,
My
come
dogs
on
deserve
now.
treats. My dogs are good dogs because they're my dogs.
Yeah.
Even
He's
when
a
they're
good
little,
dog, but he's still.
pissing me off.
Subline, you're a bully and the damn dog still loves you. So shut up.
You weren't in here earlier when I started this live stream, were you? When my dog was whining at me?
No.
Yeah, she wouldn't leave me alone. And just because I was on live, she was just sitting there on the other couch whining at me. And,
Oh, Jesus.
she's noisy. But she's over there sleeping now. Usually she sleeps next to me, but tonight she's mad at me, I guess.
No treat.
Too late. If I give her one, I gotta give her sister one. That was me, dog. Not a cat. Moving something. It was making a noise. She looked around like she heard a cat. Because we have cats. We have one cat that will jump over the gate now, and she'll come in here even when the dogs are in here now and take her chances.
The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
You're gonna get me demonetized, aren't you? Oh wait, I'm not monetized. Don't worry about it.
Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Little boy blue. He needed the money. Whoa.
Uh-huh. Check and chill went up the hill.
Doc.
Each with $1.25.
Second my what?
Chill came down with $2.50. Oh,
Andrew Dice, man. The Dice Man. Dice Man cometh. I used to love Andrew Dice. That was good times back then.
Well, that's when you could make fun of somebody and nobody got pissed off.
I know.
Yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Don't you make fun of me, Grandma. I'll cry. I'll cry about it. And I'll get you canceled. I'll get you canceled. That's so funny. I just, the way the world is going. I in my youth, yes, the internet notwithstanding, being just a mind blower, as a child, never would have imagined. And when I say child, I'm talking like my 20s and late teens, early 20s, never would have imagined what this world has become.
Oh, hell no. No, ain't no way.
What do you want, dog? What do you want?
Pat,
You better be out of food. That better be the only. No, you're not going out. No, you just went out. Get the hell out of here. Go
I
lay
don't
down.
know, Victor. I have not talked to Ford Blue since the last time I saw him on
Go
one
lay
of the
down.
streams.
You're a bully.
Either of you talked to Blue lately?
No, not too recently. Probably about a text.
Right. I didn't see Mark One in here tonight, but I think he had to go to work early this morning too.
I sent the video of the coop finally running. He hit me back. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, I know he's alive and I know he's doing okay. But he's just busy, I guess, dealing with stuff. I don't know.
He's trying to get that car put together. I know that.
Yeah, I literally have not talked to him in months now. Probably like 2 months.
Oh shit!
I talked to my son more, and my son's locked up.
All right, well, I'm gonna hop out of here, guys. Got a couple things to do before I hit the
Yeah, I
hay.
got
So.
to go in a few minutes myself.
Yeah, you go now. You've been here a long time. You go.
All right, man. You guys all have a good one. We'll holler at you later.
Talk to you later.
All right, later.
Oh, I'm surprised. I know, like one of the first people that came in here tonight was Mike's Garage, but he didn't come up on the panel, so I guess he was busy, and I don't even know if he's still in here. You still here, Mike's Garage? Yeah, but there's a lot of people just that, especially the people that used to come up on the panel, that just don't show up anymore. And I get it. There's been a change to the live streams. Like a year ago, there'd have been 10 people in here.
Oh, hell yeah.
But now, not so much. People are kind of moving away from the live streams. I may stop doing the every Wednesday night one. I don't know. But sometimes it's the only content I have for the week.
Yeah, but hell, you never know. It may jump back alive again once it warms up. Who knows?
It may.
You never know.
I'm probably going to try and go on this weekend while I'm working on my car. Because why not? That'll be during the day. Like middle of the day.
For it. I tell you what, if I'm around and ain't pouring concrete, I'll jump in the holler.
Yeah. Yeah, I try and get out there at the latest, like 10 to 11 in the morning. Start working, and that'd be when I'd go live. And maybe I can if I can hook my Bluetooth up to this thing. I might have to do it with my phone because that I can hook my Bluetooth up to. And then I can mute things when I'm making a lot of noise and still hear. But I don't know if I can do that on this here thing. I can mute. I don't know if I can mute from my headset, but I know I can attach it to it. I just haven't done it in forever. I'm going to be working on my Focus. The Focus ST needs to get put back together, and I need to get the suspension on the front redone and put together. I've got the new Porsche 500 coilovers in it, and I need to get the knuckles off the old ones and hooked up to the new ones. I have brand new knuckles I wanted to use, but I don't have brand new spindles to go in the knuckles, nor do I have a way to press them in if I did have them.
Well, I tell you what, if you decide to do that this weekend, just hit me up a couple days before if you want to test it out and see if you can mute and all with a private live for a couple minutes. Hit me up. If I can get in there for a minute, I will.
I should probably do that tomorrow. Like, get my headphones up. I'll probably have to use my Bose because they're the ones I can connect to multiple things. My other headphones I have, if I connect them to something else, I have to they disconnect from whatever they were connected to.
Yeah,
You know, I
I'm
saw-
home every day by 2:30. Just hit me up, and let me know.
Did you say by 10?
If you want to test it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well, it'd be in the evening. So
That's fine. I mean, as long as it's 9 o'clock, I don't care.
yeah. Well, it's not before 9 o'clock now. Shut.
Well, I was excited. I got the car running around in the yard. So
I'm glad you did too.
yeah,
So this weekend you're looking at pouring concrete, right?
I hope we're gonna see, because I gotta have at least 3 more or 2 more people here with me to pour.
I wish I could come down and help, but I probably won't be in it. It's too far.
Yeah. Well, I agree. I appreciate it.
It's like 4 hours.
Oh
And
yeah.
I really need to be working on my stuff before I go into
Oh,
surgery
yeah.
Tuesday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it is what it is. I'm done. All I got to do now is just schedule to get the concrete and a couple people with me, and I'm done.
Yeah, that would be nice to get that done. And then what are you doing? Do you already have the walls and stuff, or do you still have to purchase all that?
So everything's bought. It's my niece. So what they did was they delivered so much to get done what they got done,
Right.
and then they're gonna deliver the rest of it as soon as the concrete's done.
Okay, so you've already got it. You've got the walls and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you insulating this one?
I hadn't decided yet. I got so many things going on, Pinks. It's hard for me to go from one thing to the other.
I was just wondering. You didn't have the other one insulated, did you?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. And,
No.
and during the summer, it's not too bad as long as you've got the doors set up the same way.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna do it almost the same way. I might put one more window. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And you said it wasn't too bad, but you're used to the heat more than I am. I'm still not used to the heat down here in the summer. It kills me.
Yeah.
It's been 2 years now. I grew up in it and I was used to it. I didn't like it. You know, when I went to Alabama or Georgia for in 1990, I went to basic training in Georgia in Fort Benning, and at the time, 1990, I think at the time was one of the hottest summers on record. And even I was having trouble with it, and I was used to the heat.
Yeah.
And then I left. I went to Hawaii. Hawaii's heat's completely different. It's humid when it rains, and that's about it. And then from there, I came back to Alabama in the wintertime in October, and it was snowing. And then the heat, summer hit and about killed me then. Then I went to Washington State, and I stayed there for 28 years. And I came back here, and summer hit me like a brick wall. It fell on me. It was a brick wall falling on me, and with humidity. And
Well, the good thing about it is, before it was 10-foot walls. Now I got 12-foot walls.
yeah.
So I think I believe it'll make a hell of a difference.
Well, the heat will have more place to go, but
Yep.
I
believe
think
it will.
eventually though, we get it insulated. Just with some of that foam board, just buy a piece at a time.
Oh yeah.
And slowly do it.
Yep.
I still haven't finished insulating my garage. I still have like 4 more pieces to put in. Three
But I
little
mean,
ones.
where I'm at, it don't get that cold, and if it does, it's not very long.
No, it doesn't. But I will say that when I was working in the garage any of this winter, there were some days that I was glad I had a heated garage. And it's nice though when you go out to your car, if it's running and you just want to back out, it's all nice and warm already. Or on the caveat, in the summertime, you get in your car, it's already cold.
Yeah.
As soon as you back out of the driveway, though, you better have the air conditioning running.
Yeah, I do know that once all the walls and everything's put up and the doors, then I'll know, because I'm sure it's not going to be the same.
Probably won't be the same, but I don't think it's going to be any much worse. Now, in the wintertime, I think it will get colder in there. But in the summertime, I think it'll stay cooler because of the higher ceiling. But that's just me.
Yeah. Which I'm getting the build's going to be the exact same color.
Are you putting any rotating vents in? Like fan
Do what?
vents? you putting any fan vents in the ceiling, in the roof?
No, I was going to with the other building, but it done so well I didn't do it.
You should probably think about doing that. At least one, like maybe a vent with a fan. One of those automatic fans that comes on when it gets to a certain temp.
Yeah, well,
Pneumatic fan.
the one guy that put the building up, the last building, he had told me he suggested one blowing in, one blowing out.
Yeah. Oh, at the ends, like on the eaves.
Yeah, and so I was like, okay, I'll call you back. So, yeah, no problem. Actually, he showed me how to do it. He said, no, just put them in yourself. Don't call me back. I'll show you how to do it.
They're easy to do. I could do it myself pretty
Yeah.
easy.
So he showed me how to do it. He said, because you may have a little bit of moisture buildup. I never had no moisture buildup at all.
Wow, you got lucky then. You really
Yeah.
got lucky. You built it well then. I'll say that, because that's unusual that you didn't get any condensate buildup up in your in the roof line.
No, I never got none. The only thing I got was every once in a while, if it was late spring, early summer, or either early fall, then you might have a little buildup of moisture on my rims. That's it.
Yeah, but I'm
And
just saying,
that was about it.
the amazing thing about putting that push pull fan in and I think he's talking the temp controlled ones, where they came on at a certain temperature, they will actually keep the whole place. If your door's closed, they'll keep the whole place cooler.
Yeah, I never had that problem. So I was
I'm
going
just saying,
to.
if you could actually close the doors and keep it cooler in there while you're working and not have mosquitoes coming in and bothering you.
Yeah, well, I have to admit, until this year, I've never had any problem. Basically, almost never with mosquitoes. Now this year, it's rained a lot, and you know it.
Yeah, well, I have mosquito issues because of the wet areas. I was surprised. So I was surprised that my ditch already dried out because it got hot enough the last couple of days. With the heat and the sun was out, that it dried up my ditch, which had like a foot of standing water in it. Dried it up. But the front yard's still a little soft, so I can't take I could do the push mower out there right now and be fine, but I can't use the riding lawnmower out the zero turn. The backyard, about 80% of the yard I can cut right now, but the problem is 20% of that yard that's beyond the 80, that one spot I can't get to because I have to ride through the soft area and I get stuck. And I can't afford I can't pull that damn thing out. It's too heavy.
Hell, believe it or not, today was the first day I cut grass since December.
I've already cut mine once. I got lucky and I got my lawnmower stuck 3 times.
Yeah.
And one time to get it out, I had to use a ratchet strap.
Yeah, mainly because I didn't have no grass.
Oh, well, that doesn't help.
But I got grass again.
But I have a lot of no grass area. And today I went out there because my dog got left out. The husky there are 3 brand new large holes that she dug because she was outside all day. Those are just landmines waiting for me to get stuck in.
Oh yeah. Well, I got a few of them out here because of them coming out here and putting the power pole up, and
Moving
it was wet. They sunk in the ground with the damn trucks, and then got a couple of them in the front yard from where we was trying to tow all the shit off after the storm. So I got
those are bigger holes though.
Yeah, I got some holes that I got to fill in with dirt.
I can fill these in with dirt. She'll dig them back out again every time. I've filled a bunch of them in before, and they're all holes again. The way we stop that is by throwing bricks over them. Problem is, I can't drive over bricks and cut the grass. It hurts the blades.
Yeah. Well, the good thing I can go out here in the cotton field and grab dirt.
Yeah, I don't have that luxury, and nor do I have a way to grab dirt other than a shovel and a wheelbarrow with a flat tire. Although I do have that new wagon, the dump wagon I bought. It's just like a little wagon. That one from Lowe's that has a dump bucket. You can dump the whole thing. works pretty nicely. It's got nice wide tires on it, so it rolls across the soft dirt pretty easy. I transported the sand around, which I filled a bunch of stuff in with sand to help, because sand helps with the drainage a little bit. It'd be better if I had a tiller or something I could like mix it in. I plugged it back there with and dig down like 5 to 10 feet my entire yard and fill it back in with the proper dirt, rock and dirt stuff to make it actually work like our yard should work and drain. But that's more money than I got.
Oh yeah. Well, Pinks,
I'd need like a Cat 650 or something to do that with.
Yeah. Well, Pinks, I hate it, but I got the good cat. It's 946.
We're probably gonna call this anyway.
All right, let me know if you're gonna try that.
Okay, I'll hit you up.
All I gotta do is hit me up. I'll do it.
Yep.
All right, later.
Not a problem. Hey, everybody else in the chat, take it easy. It's been a good one. I've had fun. Almost 2 hours tonight. Not quite. But I'm gonna get off of here and go actually watch some other YouTube for a minute before I go to bed, because that's what I do. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate y'all being here. Be careful on that drive home, Mike. Are you driving tonight, or is that tomorrow? You got to drive 2,100 miles, and that's a long ways. Oh, I'll be safe because I'm staying here till tomorrow morning. I don't have to go to work. Anyway, it's been a good one. Y'all take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one. I will probably, be going live Saturday during the day. If you want to pop in and say hi, either way, I'm going to be working on my car. So it'll be a loud, noisy live stream if I'm not muted. So if so, I will see you then. Till then, see you later.